Interesting time sitting here at the Belton Machine Shop, aka car wash, waiting on the new, hopefully even stronger, easy off oven cleaner for your barbecue grill. I'm just giving it a try today. I put a whole can on these two heads, and I'm gonna let it set for 30 minutes. Probably about 20 minutes. I don't want to take a chance on turning it gray or something weird. But I know it's hard to see, but I just doused it down in the areas that I wanted to try to get the burnt oil and carbon out of the ports, because I'm having a heck of a time trying to port these things because there's so much burnt oil and carbon down inside the ports that I can't, my burrs just instantly get slicked over with that burnt on residue. It's just a pain in my neck. So I decided to bring them up to the car wash, soak them down real good, let them set probably at least 20 minutes. Then I'll blow them out with some, pressure or high pressure water. Hopefully that'll get them clean enough to finish porting them. If not, I'll have to give them a second application, maybe later this afternoon when I get back home. Sitting here, it was funny, I was just sitting there waiting on this stuff to go do its job, and I thought, hey, dummy, you got a YouTube channel, why don't you make a video? Like, oh yeah, there you go. There's an idea. But this is how I wash these heads, guys. I know a lot of people try to give me a hard time about it, but I've never had an issue, not one, that I had a concern with using the oven cleaner to get all that dirt and carbon and stuff like that. I will mention they have a heavy duty engine degreaser at Harbor Freight. If you could get a vessel big enough to soak cylinder heads in, completely submerge them, that stuff would work really good with getting off the carbon and the burnt oil and all that, because it'll, I've soaked nuts, bolts, lifter, rocker trays, all kinds of parts, rocker arms, in that heavy duty degreaser at Harbor Freight, and it would absolutely do a great job if you could make a large container solution of that and submerge, oil pan, cylinder heads, whatever you want, intake, because I've got an intake at home I'd really like to get all that burnt oil and junk out of as well. I am driving the Blazer today. I basically got it running decent, so I went ahead and put a fresh, changed the oil in it. I got the wideband O2 hooked up again, and it's working properly, which is a blessing. But I was just trying to get some drive data on it to kind of trim my timing so I don't have any knock retard, and then sneak up on adding a little bit of fuel, because normal driving so far it's showed me I'm a little bit lean at idle, and it thinks the computering with HP tuners is telling me that I'm anywhere between 8 and 15% lean at normal, like highway cruise, because it was holding real close to 15.0 AFRs on the highway, light throttle, cruising 70, 75 miles an hour. I don't think that hurts anything, but the computer apparently thought that was too lean, so I don't know. I went in and added, I think, 7% from 2,000 RPMs up, and only added 1% between, 400 and 1,600, or whatever that lower part of the VE table is. I just wanted to do a small test down low, run drive data on the way home, and see what it tells me. But this is my little short video at the Belton Machine Shop, getting these heads cleaned up. Hopefully everything will work the way I want to, and I don't have to do this a second time, but I'll go ahead and clean them again after I get done with all the porting, of course. But trust me, when you go to port your cylinder head, you do not want to have to mess with all that crap that builds up in these ports. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you'll like, subscribe, share, hit the little bell. You know, tell people about my channel, about building LS engines, porting heads, whatever you want to do. Thanks again.